Hello and welcome everybody, it's Matt from Carpenter Odysseys. I've got Sorcery. I know, right? Crazy. So Solar God is one of the dedicated viewers of our channel, and he has recommended that I just try Sorcery. I have watched gameplay of it. I don't know, I don't get it. It doesn't look super fun. It doesn't look like it's going to be my thing. But what I told him I would do is I would try the game, you know? This is the sorcery's contested realm, 4 elements, the pre-constructed. I think this is the beta starter deck. So you get 4 starter decks for like $100, anywhere between $80 and $100. It depends on where you get it from. I got mine on eBay. $100. It was like 84 shipped, something like that. And I don't really know what to expect from the box, to be completely honest. There's a sticker on here for unknown reasons. Like you're going to try to keep people out from the pre-constructed box, but I guess it's better than nothing. It comes in a pretty hefty, kind of like a fat pack style box here. So what I'm looking forward to is Pat is coming down to... Oh, you get a booster pack? That's kind of cool. Huh. I know you actually got a booster pack. I mean, you know, for as much money as you spend, but... Rubble, a barren site. So one of the things you do is you do sites. You go through sites. Looks like they're all rubble. I know you like fight over sites. Yeah, so Pat's going to come down and Pat and I are going to play. Basically, is how it's going to work. There's a QR code. If you want to learn more about it, scan the code. Download the complete rule set. So we're going to learn how to play the game. We're going to stream it for y'all, probably live or maybe make a video on it. And a lot of people, what they like most about this is the art. And I can tell you that I don't really care too much about the art. The art doesn't like do anything special for me. It's not like bad. It's just, it's not like, I don't know. I'm not like a retro art style person. But the pack is interesting. I wouldn't even, like I'll open this probably as like a short or something, but I'm not just going to randomly open it. I don't know what I'd even be looking at. Realistically, and of all these starter decks, I actually still have no idea what I'm looking at, but I figured I'd open each one, flip through them, give you my first impressions of what to expect from a box like this. So it looks like there's like this little, like soldier, it looks like tokens maybe? Look, these things are tiny. Look at the size of my thumb. Like, what the hell? These are little tiny things. There's a bunch of them in here too. I guess these must be like, I don't know, there's like disabled and, I don't know, these must be like tokens of some kind. So that's kind of nice, you get the tokens. So from the looks of it, you get like, you get an avatar, I think is what it's called. An avatar, kind of like Commander-esque, sort of. Or it dictates your color, if I had to take a guess. I don't know if there's anything to expect, like, special in like, I don't know if there's like, one of the things I think is called curios. I don't think there's any curios. Maybe that's only in, was it Flesh and Blood? I don't know. Is there anything special in these boxes? Or are they just like, are the cards always the cards? I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Oh, interesting. So they're not cellophane wrapped inside the box. They're just like styrofoam pressed. So that's interesting. So this is the blue avatar. Spark Mage pre-constructed deck. So that's Spark Mage. So I'm guessing this is, I don't know, can I like zoom in on here? Enhance. Enhance. Boom. So Spark Mage, you can play, it's got 20 health. So this must be like your avatar. Your avatar's enemies are in for a shock. Oh, so this is like a lightning. Okay. You can tap it to play or draw a site. You can tap it to target nearby location, deals damage to another random unit. Unit there equal to the sum of the whatever the hell that symbol is on spells you've cast this turn. Huh. Like, this doesn't look bad. This looks okay. As far as art, you got Lightning Bolt, pretty standard, deals 3 damage to a target unit or to a random unit at the location. I guess if there's just one unit, it just does it. So that's that mana symbol. So that must be like I don't know, like a sorcerer instant or magic. Lightning Bolt times 2. This art looks okay. Thunderstorm looks pretty cool. I like that. I like lightning. It's kind of hard to fail with lightning. This has 2 mana symbols. Thunderstorm. At the end of your turn, deal 3 damage to a random unit atop affected sites. Then you may move your Thunderstorm 1 step. Lasts 3 of your turns. Lucky Charm, Exceptional Relic. Bearer's controller has whenever you would determine an outcome at random, determine it an extra time and choose one. Seems interesting. Nimbus Den. So he's got 2 more of those, like these weird, like whatever that symbol is. Airborne. Discard a spell. Deal 3 damage to a random unit. Here. Got this 4. I don't know what that 4 means. Defense. Attack. Maybe it's both. Airborne range. Takes no damage from units with 4 more power. Snow Leopard. That looks kind of nice. Maybe the art in person looks better than it does in pictures. I can see that. Snow Leopard. I mean, maybe I'll love the game once I play it. I don't know. I've been kind of poo-pooing on it a little bit, just because I feel like when people hype stuff up, I kind of don't want to like look at it anymore. I'm just gonna kind of flicker through and just kind of give an idea what's in here. I don't really know what I'm reading or what I'm looking at, so reading the cards doesn't really do a ton, but I guess what I'll do is instead I'll just kind of talk and look through. Looks like only 1 of these. Also, another thing I'm noticing, it doesn't look like there's any kind of like rarity. It's just very much like, it's just, there's no numbers, there's no, it's just, it almost looks fake, if that makes sense. Like, we're so used to like having like cards that actually have like 3 out of 300 or 152 out of 165, and then it like what is this? Plumed Pegasus. So the 3 mana or 3. I'm guessing this is the cost. I don't know. Airborne. Not really sure what the benefit of airborne. Maybe you can only attack things in flying. Oh, I guess this could be it. An exceptional undead tower. Oh, that's right. The rarity is within the name of the card. I do remember this. So like Spire Lich, but then it says like an exceptional something. And then like, yeah, this one says an ordinary beast. Yeah, these all say ordinary. That says exceptional. That says exceptional. Ordinary. So yeah, I think that's correct. I'm pretty sure. Spire Lich. Now, I gotta be honest. That looks good. That does look very good. I like that. Very evil. Very, very. I want to say colorful, but I do like this card. This card looks fantastic. This card looks okay. Airborne Charge. Skirmisher of... So an exceptional. Exceptional might be rare. Ordinary. Roaming monster. 5 mana, 4 thingy. Maybe summon to any site. That's one of the other things that you have to look at. Downside of these cards, that looks kind of bad. That looks like some like really old bad movie. That also looks like some really bad old movie. That as well. You have to have like a big play area, larger than like, well, maybe not larger than Commander. I don't know. It's just, how do you play it over the internet? That's also pretty bad. Ooh, raise dead. Summon a random dead minion. A random dead minion. So you do shuffle the tokens and then you just get one of them? That seems kind of bad. Chain Lightning. Seems okay. Arch kind of whatever. Then I'm guessing these are your sites. I know that the sites mean something. Genesis. Don't know what that means. If this is the only Gothic tower you control, gain probably a mana. You got 2 of those. 3 of those. Dark Tower. If this is your only Dark Tower. The Gothic Tower, Dark Tower. Okay. So if you only have one, I don't know if you can control what kind of towers. Okay, look at that. So if you have another, you get an extra thing. Mountain Pass, an exceptional site of narrow passage. Minions can't enter this site on the ground if there's already a minion atop it. Okay, so kind of like King of the Hill. Airborne minions atop updraft ridge have +1 movement. I really don't know what that means. All right. I don't know, like, there was nothing that I saw on a card that dictated how much movement it should have, so I don't know if +1 is... I mean, obviously you can move sites. Look at your next 3 spells, put them back in any order. So Scry 3, that's probably strong. Planner Gate, an elite site. Elite. Both these are elite. Minions here can traverse the void, gaining void walk until leaving it. I don't know what that means, so that seems good. A unique site. Okay, so the unique card... pay 3 of whatever that symbol is. Once on your turn, this site may fly to a nearby void. Huh. Yeah, I unfortunately have no idea what any of that means, but it's unique. It's the only unique card in the whole set. What was the commander? Oh, it's just Avatar. Or I shouldn't say commander. I should say Avatar. So that was the blue one. So, you know, first impressions of the first deck. I have no idea really what I'm expecting, but it seemed interesting. It seemed okay. For the rest of this video is just going to be me talking about the I don't know, my experience with the game so far as a viewer, and as far as what I'm thinking about as the I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's taking off that much as far as that's concerned. As far as like, you know, it's popular enough, but it feels like it's more speculation and like people caring about the card art than it is about the game. Plus, it's also, I believe, it's a single player game. Flame Caller. Tap at the player draw site. Seems like everybody can do that. Banish all your dead fire minions. Shoot a projectile. It deals damage equal to the sum of their triangle. Huh. That seems powerful. That's an avatar. Infernal Dead. That looks pretty decent as far as art goes. Colicky Dragonites. I like dragons. So it's gonna be fiery lava salamander. So what's the okay, so the triangles I'm guessing is what that was referencing. Firecaster takes no damage from fire spells. Okay, so fire immune. Interesting. A donkey. Alright. Ordinary. Ordinary donkey beast. Pit vipers. Claw snakes. Rimland nomad. Okay. Sacred scarabs. Some like fighter beetles with an eye on their back. Wayfaring pilgrim. Yeah. So pilgrims and ogre goons? Uh-huh. This art to me, like, this is kind of like, it's not bad, it just doesn't really do anything for me. It's not cool. It's kind of just derpy, dumb ogres. I mean, I guess how do you make a dumb, derpy ogre good or cool? What is happening with this card? You see this card? Sorcery's cursed. Exceptional Goblin, Quarrelsome. Looks okay. What is happening here? Harpies? Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Petrosian Cavalry. Let's cover that card up real quick. Sandworm. Burrowing Land Bound. Interesting. Hillock Basilisk. An Exceptional Beast. Kind of big thing. A Phoenix Bird. Looks kind of nice. Esquilion Cyclops. Doesn't strike back while defending. That seems bad. Do you not want to strike back? Huh. Wildfire. Okay. It kind of says what it does. Fire bolts. That guy looks creepy. Fireball. That makes sense. Shoot a projectile. It deals 4 damage on impact and 2 damage each other unit at the location. Okay. Seems good if there's a bunch of things in one location. Don't want to, against the fire mage, you probably don't want to group up your units. Draw a card and give an ally +1 movement. Okay, Mad Dash. Blaze. Give a movement to 2 units. It can't be intercepted and leaves a trail of fire at the departed locations where stopped. It deals 2 damage. Heat Ray. Okay. Minor Explosion. Deals 3 damage to each unit at the target location up to 2 steps away. I remember one of these cards, I don't know what it was, but one of them had like this weird like pattern that you had to like figure out how to use. I think it was in this deck. Deal 4 damage to each other unit at the location and near the caster. Cone of Flame. This is the one. They have like these little graphs. It's crazy. I mean, it's like, I guess it does like 5 damage to that site, 3 damage to those sites, and then 1 damage all of those sites. Choose a direction from the caster, deals damage to each unit in its affected location range. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, and then this one has like this like crazy major explosion. Tremendous Blast of Elite Magic. 3/5, 3/5, 3/5, 3/5, 7 in the middle. And then deal damage each unit. Target 2 locations away, so you can even just blow up stuff from a distance. Air Desert. There's probably 3 of those. 4 of those. Red Desert. Remote Desert. Shifting Site. Exceptional Site. Reactivate the Genesis to your nearby deserts. I don't know what that means. A unique site. Here we go. Sacrifice Vesuvius. Each unit occupying the nearby site takes 3 damage. Kind of like Explosion Land. Then whatever the hell's going on here. Exceptional Site and Fundament of the Firmament. You may play this site to any corner. Yeah, well that's the fire deck. The fire deck's interesting because I like the idea of like the positioning of your field mattering. It seems like so far that's the fire one's the only one that cares about that. Obviously your like, units probably matter. based on where they're placed. I assume Pat and I will play at least 2 games. We'll play the whole gambit of the 4. I'll have to sleeve these guys up. I'm hoping that these boxes have enough room when you sleeve them to fit inside the box again, because it'll be nice to be able to keep them in in this thingy. Just a small, compact way to hold the whatchamacallits. All right. A wave shaper. So this is the water one, which makes sense. The box is like sharks and waves. So what does this do? Tap to draw, play a site. That makes sense. Flood a site near your body of water until you do so again. Tap minions without submerge there. They don't untap. Okay, a little bit of control. A Diluvian Kraken. That's a very muscular Kraken. It's like a demon Kraken. It's not even like a... I don't know why he's got a normal body. Or, well, I shouldn't say normal, but submerge. Wonderful. Anui Undine? So she's a wave, but has a face in it. Doesn't really do... That's a cool art. I like that. But this one kind of just... doesn't really do anything more. Sea Serpent. I thought that said Sag Crabs. If you've been on the internet, you know Sag is do people call this Sag Crabs? Do people even play this card? Can only move themselves sideways. I mean, okay. Swamp Buffalo. Yeah, that's a Swamp Buffalo. Porcupine, Pufferfish. Tide. Naiads? Swan Maidens. Polar bears. I'll tell you what, the quality of the cards, they feel pretty good. There's like a little bit of like cutting, like a, you can tell like there's like a lip a little bit. But like otherwise, there's like, it looks pretty good quality overall. Maybe like that corner is maybe a little... It caught the light weirdly, but I don't know. There's no foils to know whether or not they're crazy good or not. That's a big ass frog. Broginag? What is, I don't even know how you say that. Brogining nag. Frog. Bullfrog. Deep sea mermaids. Guile sirens. Okay. Tuft turtles. A pirate ship. Fair enough. 2 pirate ships. Serwan Hydra. Sunken treasure. Flood. Well, that happened recently. For all of that, anybody that's going through that, hopefully you're getting your stuff taken care of. Hopefully the government's helping out in some way. I doubt it, but hopefully you get help. Riptide. Drown. That looks very, I don't want to say realistic, but looks more, I guess, realistic than any of the other art. It looks kind of out of place. Iceland. So that looks kind of cool. I don't know why all of those creatures are all lined up and just getting railed by the ice thing, but, you know. I guess get wrecked. Font of Life. Okay. A Stormy Sea, nothing really special there. Wrath of the Sea. And then we're over to the sites. Autumn River. Oh, look at that. Reminds me of, what's his name? The guy that draws the fancy trees. I'm blanking on his name. I keep thinking Billy Mays, but I know that's not the guy. That's the guy that does the commercials. Bob Ross. That's the one. Just fancy trees and colorful art like that reminds me of Bob Ross. Looks kind of nice. Exceptional site. Alright, what do we got here? That looks pretty crazy. A Maelstrom. Unique site. At the start of your turn, you may pull in each minion in this body of water 1 step. Gotta suck them in. And this one is a giant island Leviathan. For a lot of whatever those triangles are, you may transform into a monster, place flooded rubble underneath. It's a site that becomes a creature. It's kind of cool. I assume with the spacer, the sleeves will fit. That's a lot of room. I have to imagine. Why else would they give these boxes? All right, last whatchamacallit, box here. And once actually, you know what I'll do? I'll open this pack once Pat and I play the game, and we have like a general idea of what any of the cards mean, and then we can kind of see if we get anything cool. So keep an eye on the channel for that. Alright, so this one is the Geomancer's pre-constructed. Oh yeah, I didn't even say the name of this one. This one was the Wave Shaper pre-constructed deck. And the other one was the Flame Caller pre-constructed deck. It's just the 4 from the beta. Like I said, you can get them for around 80. They've been going up recently. I'm not entirely sure why. Maybe they're getting like out of print or something. Geomancer. So you can tap. Oh, this is the first one that has more than just the one effect. This first one was always play or draw a site. But this one says, if you played an earth site, fill a void adjacent to you with rubble. I don't know what the hell that means, but that seems, it's different than everybody other ones, so that's nice. And then tap to replace an adjacent rubble with the topmost site of your atlas. I wonder if rubble means like you can't, a site can't be played near you or something. Maybe there's like a way to, holy crap. 8 mana to Craterize. As an additional cost to cast Craterize, discard a site, destroy target site, and deal damage to each site unit above or below a site in the area of effect. I feel like that's the entire area. This Geomancer's nuts. 10 damage in the site in the center, and then just like randomly. Well, there's 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5. So it's 5 by 5. So 25 sites. Or 25. Yeah, it makes sense. 25 sites. Destroy target site and deal damage. So you can kind of like angle it however you want and pick one of those 25 sites, and then you can kind of judge how much damage it does based on that. Raytanis Titan. That is a, I don't even know. Genesis. I don't know what Genesis means. Strike each enemy here. The cards seem very basic and with a little amount of text. Like, occupies 4 locations. Like, I get it, but like, the game seems very simple, but then at the same time, obscure. But again, I don't know the rules, so that makes sense of why it would sound obscure. Ordinary Beast with bridled... brindled bristles. Land Surveyor, yeah, he's doing that. A Scenthound. Scenthounds. Belmont Longbowman, ranged. So they could probably take out airborne stuff. 3 of them. I don't know what the limit of... oh my god, there's nose. He's like Pinocchio. Burrowing. Cave Trolls. 3 of them. Wonder what the maximum... Those are big eyes. Autumn Unicorn. Slumbering Giantess. Okay, she's just chilling in the forest. Just sleeping. Genesis. Fall asleep. Slumbering. Giantess is disabled until hurt. I don't know why you would ever want to play this card, but okay. Why do you want to go to sleep? What does slumbering mean? I don't know. House Arn Bannerman. Other allies have +1 power. Okay. Dalkin Phalanx. Can only move themselves forward. Okay. Amazon Warriors. Okay. Wow, look at how much taller they are over the other women. I mean, it makes sense. They're, you know, they're typically bigger, but I don't know about double. They're like double the size. That's crazy. King of the Realm. Other mortals have +1 power. You control all mortals. Okay. King of the Castle. King unique. Ordinary magic. So what I've noticed is the unique. It seems like there's 1 unique per box or per pre-constructed deck, but that unique is like random in the deck. As far as like, it feels like maybe they're like each one of them have their own unique thing. Like one has a unique site, and this one has a unique guy. What the hell is a mortal though? Like I don't even know. Are these bannermen? Are they immortals? How do you know? Oh, it does say immortal. An exceptional mortal holds banner high. I don't like that, to be honest. I don't like that you have to like read this flavor text almost to like get an idea of what it is. So overpower gives an ally +2. So okay, a little bit of a buff spell. Divine healing, exceptional magic of faith, unfettered. You gain 7 life. That's almost half your life. I think you start at 20. It's pretty good for only 1 or 3 triangles, whatever that means. Border militia. Summon a foot soldier token to each site you control that borders an enemy site. That could be really powerful. Maybe. Bury. Burrow target minion or artifact if able. That seems powerful. It's like a kill spell. 2 of those? Kill spell? Or cave in? Burrow all minions and artifacts occupying target land site. It's even better kill spell. Entangled terrain. Minions occupying affected site lose airborne and are mobile last 3 turns. Siege Ballista. Rolling Boulder. Units here have tap. Give Rolling Boulder a push. It rolls as far as possible and deals 4 damage to each other unit along its path. But like, what does that mean? Why would you ever use more than 1 unit to tap it? If it rolls as far as possible, that means you would just continue rolling if only 1 unit did it. It deals 4 damage to each other unit along its path. Oh, so you'd probably want to like have everybody push it so that they don't get affected. Maybe. Units here have tap. Give Rolling Boulder a push. Yeah, I don't know how this works. That's probably how it works. You want to like tap all your creatures there so they don't get squished, but then the other people that aren't tapped that on there, they get squished. Payload Trebuchet, an elite weapon. Sites, Humble Village. 5 of those? Oh no, there's Rustic Village. Oh. Simple Village. They were so similar I thought they were the same damn thing. Vantage Hills. Range to top this site have +1 range. Okay. That looks a nice... I like that picture. That's very like... It looks very crisp. Like how the sun's like peeking up over. Until your next turn, units are immobile while they have while they occupy nearby sites. Bedrock, exceptional site of unyielding solidity. Can't be moved, destroyed, or modified. Holy ground, an exceptional site. Each nearby avatar heals 3 life. I gotta figure out what this Genesis is. Is it like upkeep? Sinkhole. Sacrifice sinkhole. Destroy target nearby site. Let's see here. Opening the product has my opinion changed. Nope, I gotta play the game. It's unclear. So over the next week or 2, actually probably I'd say 2 weeks at least, we're gonna be looking into playing for the channel, checking it out, seeing what it's all about, giving our unfiltered, unbiased opinions on whether or not you should play Sorcery. If you like the art, that's cool. But how's the gameplay? So far, the art looks kind of okay. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you all enjoy. And I guess I'll lay these out here for the thumbnail. What do you think? Is this a good thumbnail? You guys like? Straighten them out a little bit. Thanks for watching.